Okay, what the hell happened to FitXR recently? Turned on FitXR one day and saw a hit target, orb or whatever you call it, as the loading screen, slowly filling up to the top. Then it took me into this light colored, zen-like, futuristic-like workout studio environment, which it looked like a different game for some reason. If it wasn't for the glowing orb that shows up in the beginning on the loading screen, I would have thought this was a different game I jumped into by accident. The actual gameplay itself didn't change. They did add a new heads-up display, which kind of makes it look different. It gives it a different feel. So in an odd way, it does feel like it's a different game, but not really. Once you get into your groove, you just start doing what you need to do, and you forget about it until you finish your workout and you go back to the menus. Then it looks like a different game again. The gameplay is still enjoyable, so there's nothing that would make me completely dislike the game. The gameplay physics are still the same. Nothing has changed there, which is awesome. So I'm just gonna go over some stuff I've seen so far in no particular order, because right now everything is still a mixed bag. I'm not gonna trash the game. The transition animations when entering and exiting levels don't really impress me. We've seen it done before. If anything, it eats up a lot of resources. It might, some people might like that, who knows, but I guess, it's no big deal if they added it or not, in my opinion. But yeah, it's no big whoop. Navigating through the menus has been a bit confusing so far. I'm still trying to figure out where everything is. So yeah, they moved everything around to different places. To be fair, the menu system felt this way when they last changed it. I don't remember how long ago that was, maybe 2 years ago, more or less. I didn't like it at first, but then I just gradually just started getting used to it, slowly. The sound effects volume has been reduced a bit, making the hits feel a little less satisfying in my opinion, even with the volume all the way turned up. The power shots don't feel as good, so you don't get that loud shotgun-like blast when you punch it. It's been turned down a bit, so it doesn't stick out as much, making it less satisfying of a hit. You can now see the actual number of classes or minutes you played. They are not rounded off to like the nearest 100 or the nearest 1,000. So no more guessing exactly how many minutes you have to get in order to get to the next milestone. That's a huge plus for me. I still need to get to 50,000 minutes, and I have like about 8,009 minutes left. The level 1 through 10 stuff seems to have been removed. Kinda sucks. I couldn't find it anywhere in the heads up display. I wish they would have just kept it, because sometimes it helps move things along faster. I kinda know where I'm at without looking at the time. They recently put the scoreboard back, along with the meta avatars, the ones from Horizon Worlds, halfway through the making of this video. This was a huge deal for me, because it gives me an extra boost. If I see someone move up ahead of me, it kind of makes me furious, so I start swinging harder to get back to where I was. And if I'm in the lead or just in the top 3, I work harder to make sure I maintain my position. The punch meter and average punch power meter were moved to the right side instead of being on the bottom. That's kind of okay, but I tend to look at it every now and then, especially if I want to get my average up so it's out of sight. Moving it to the right will make me look away from the center. Looking down did also, but it wasn't as bad. I do like that they added the stance, the stance where you're supposed to be on the left side, so no more looking down to make sure I didn't forget to reshuffle my feet. And they added a portrait of the trainer on the right side, but those portraits need to look a little bit more revealing, if you get what I mean. Haha, just kidding. I'm okay with that. Everything looks small though for some reason, and it looks like there's a lot more empty space. It's fine. Probably just need to get accustomed to it, so no big deal there. They improved the combat environment as well. It looks nice. A little bit too bright and cartoony. I still miss the old one they replaced. There really wasn't anything wrong with it, to be honest. They should have just kept it. I like the new gloves. Those look nice and colorful. So no more weird transparent gloves with the weird padding just below the knuckles. I always thought that was a bit odd. So I'm glad they got rid of those. They added a new award system or reward system and new daily challenges. So it has like cosmetics now. So it looks like you can get glove skins, and I got this avatar decoration. Not sure if they would be able to add any other type of customizational items. Maybe customizable objects and targets, but that kind of would be odd, I guess. Not really sure. Maybe if they make them look really cool, it would be cool. It would be nice. I know it's small and will not really help with your actual workouts, but it's a small thing that will keep me coming back to the game. I was honestly gonna cancel my subscription once I reached the 50k minutes, but now I might reconsider. For some reason, and I really don't know why, but the levels feel like they take a lot longer now. I did a 20-minute workout the other day and it felt like I was gonna die. It just felt longer. 20 minutes was like nothing before, or close to nothing. It's probably because they took out the levels, which would kind of let me know where I was more or less, and now I have to turn away to see how much time is left. I thought this would help since you are not constantly looking at the time, but for some reason it does not. I hope they bring the levels back. They probably won't, but I'm still hoping. Obviously, they overhauled some of the environments. Target orbs, those were overhauled. They look kind of nice. And the rest of the objects, they did that slowly over time, which was actually pretty cool. The name of the song playing occasionally pops up on the bottom. I do like that, but it should stay there in my opinion. You can now see the song list for each workout. That is a huge plus. I'm always playing the game and then like I like a song and like I'll look at it to the side and later on I forget what the song was. That's pretty cool. You can just look up the workout and find the song, and that'll really help. And from what I've seen on social media, this new overhaul, it's got a lot of mixed reactions. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I do want to make more videos like this, but not many workout games get updated constantly. Maybe a music pack here or there. There's not very much to go on with this, but I'll try. I'm kind of glad that they slowly updated all the environments and then the objects. I feel like that was a smart move. I think if they would have released all of this in one big update, a lot of people would have been pissed. So they are putting that subscription money to good use. I hope one day that they can update the PC version. I'm assuming they won't because maybe Steam does not allow subscription-based games in their store. Not sure. Taking a wild guess here. That's probably the reason why they have not updated it, and probably the same reason why they haven't updated the PSVR version.